Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Colony Drop, a Gundam podcast. My name is Brian.
And my name is Isaac. This is your favorite Gundam podcast where we talk about anything and everything that's related to Gundam. Like the Gundam music, the intros, the outros, Gundam movies, anime series, Gunpla, which are the Gundam models, and even fun stuff like the Gundam lore, making fun of Gundam, conventions, Q&As, things like that. Not even Q&As. What am I saying? Gundam trivia, which is kind of a Q&A if you think about it. But anything and everything that has to do with Gundam. Isn't that right, Brian?
That is correct, Isaac. And as we alluded to in our G-Quux review of the G-Quux movie, The Beginning, back in February, at the very end of February, February 28th, in fact, Isaac and I had the opportunity to go to the Mobile Gundam Base, which is basically this traveling version of basically the U.S. Premium Bandai store, for lack of a better description, where they sell all kinds of exclusive Gunpla and Gundam-related merchandise. They traveled around the country, and it stopped in Irvine, California, at the Irvine Spectrum, where they were also showing G-Quux, so we thought, why don't we just head out there and do both on the same day, Isaac? And it worked out pretty good. I had a good time. What did you think?
I think it was incredible. We pulled up there, and there were just like tents everywhere. There were armed guards from the Earth Federation. A couple of Type 63s in the parking lot. Big towering Gundam overlooking it all. It was amazing, Brian. It was everything a Gundam fan would have wanted.
It was pretty cool. So what we're going to do today is a little different. There's no video on the screen yet, but there will be. We did record our experience at the Gundam base. Mind you, it was recorded by me on my phone. It is not a professional recording. I have no videography experience whatsoever. I did, however, edit it down so it is somewhat digestible. So we're going to basically take you through our experience at the Mobile Gundam base so that if it comes to your city, you will know what to expect and you can look forward to seeing the things we saw and kind of know what you're getting yourself into when you go down there.
You better go.
Yeah, I mean, if it comes to your city and you're a Gundam fan, you got to get your ass out there and support the brand, right? Because otherwise they're not going to bring it back.
If you don't go and you're listening to this podcast, just unsubscribe now.
Get your ass down to the Mobile Gundam base. But yeah, so we went on February 28th. It had already been there for 2 weeks. It was there for another 2 weeks after we left. They're packed up now, but they go around the country every now and then, so it'll come back, even though I don't know if it's anywhere at the moment. But this will give you a good preview of what you can expect when you go to the Mobile Gundam base. So we're going to take you on a tour now. So if you're listening on the podcast app, you're going to want to go to YouTube to watch the video because unlike our trivia episodes that do have video, this is going to be basically worthless if you're just doing audio only, right, Isaac? I mean, this is going to be a pictorial tour here. So you got to go click the YouTube video.
You underestimate the listener's imagination and how they can just paint a picture in their mind's eye.
Yeah, so make me proud, listeners. Imagine away. Ready?
Sure.
Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Right.
Boom. And there we are, Isaac.
Wow.
That was the tents you mentioned. Pretty big.
Oh,
And we opened up with that
yeah.
metal build strike on the opening table. Do you remember that? That was pretty cool, right?
it's great. Such anatomy to it. Such heft.
Such heft. But by the way, most of the editing was to cut out people's butts like that one. I was proud of my butt editing, Isaac. This is the front of the base. This is the front of the Mobile Gundam base. They had some stuff out here for sale. We didn't actually buy any merchandise. Did anything catch your eye while you were there, Isaac?
Not really. Too many Gundams, not enough mono-eyes, Brian. You know how it is. I'm cursed.
Yeah. I liked they had EFSF everywhere. Ooh, although Isaac, you kind of wanted this Zaku plush, right?
I thought about it, but it's not actually a hat. It's just a marshmallow, pretty much, a squishmallow.
Yeah, we sat around wondering if they were hats, but I think they were just pillows.
If you think about it, anything's a hat if you're brave enough.
That's true. Just stick your head in there. It did kind of have a hole, but it really wasn't a hat. I like the Gundam head one. That was kind of cool.
I'm surprised you didn't get it. It's very you.
Yeah, but you can only have so many Gundam pillows.
You're right, yeah.
It was also kind of bent. They had a lot of this Witch from Mercury kind of figure stuff. I don't know if anyone's really buying that. But over here, we're going to pan over into the main middle.
I'd only buy Suletta if she was with her friend.
Oh, her friend. Yeah, we're going to see her friend later on. We're going to see her good friend later on, yeah. We like this clear Zeong. That was a cool one.
The Zeong. Yeah, looks great.
This is about when the time that we met the guy who worked there, Isaac. His name was Tyler. And he told us, do you remember him? He told us that they needed more people, and they hired him off the street because he clearly knew a lot about Gundam. And I thought that was super cool. I just envisioned it like it was a bunch of executives like, this kid knows what these things are. Like, get him in there. Just hire him and pay him like whatever he wants for the few days that we're here. And we asked him what everyone was buying. And he said most people were buying the metal builds as well as the clear Freedom that we saw in the Master Grade Curios and the Eclipse, and even some of the Master Grade Phoenixes.
Wow.
I think this is the clear Freedom he was talking about. That did look pretty cool, Master Grade.
That's great.
There's your Zeon again. That's a good one. I thought Tyler was a cool guy. He was super nice. And he did subscribe to our Instagram, I think, while we were talking to him. So Tyler, if you're listening, you were a really cool dude, and I'm glad you were the one working the Gundam base. It was a fun experience, and he had some legit favorite Gundams. Do you remember that, Isaac? We asked him what his favorite mobile suit was to kind of like test him, and he came back with some real answers. He said the untransformed unicorn, which was like a very specific choice. Remember? And then he followed it up with, and then he was like, but I got to give it to the Turn A. And I was like, all right, wow, this guy knows his stuff.
Wow. Oh, it's a great Barbados.
Yeah, Master Grade Barbados.
This guy's like on his own Gundam journey. Like, he showed up here and was pretty much the equivalent of like being thrown into a Gundam cockpit on the spot.
Yeah, he's basically the Amuro Ray of the mobile Gundam base, right? He got in, and took it for a stroll. My
finest shirt from Banana Republic.
Oh yeah. You're gonna see lots of Isaac's muscular body in this video. I like that high new right there. The metal builds are so cool, Isaac, but they're just really expensive. I'm surprised that many people buy them.
I can see why.
Oh, that Perfect Grade Unleashed. Such a good suit. Wow. There's the new one, the HG G
there
Quacks.
It is, the Quacks.
Yeah. Didn't seem like many people were buying it though, but what do I know?
Got to see the movie.
Yeah, we're gonna see all the metal builds a little later when we go to the other area. But the one thing about this, Isaac, is this place was small. It was smaller than I thought it would be.
Yeah. It felt so much more spacious at the one we saw at the Anime Expo.
Oh, the one at Anime Expo has got to be like 10 times bigger than this one, right? At least.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is like a little mini one, but.
Yeah, they're restricted by their size, but excellent showing, especially if you were looking for a specific Gundam.
Oh yeah, absolutely. They had the real color Freedom and Justice here, which I thought was cool. Metal Build Strike, all the different versions of that. Man, those metal builds are cool. I don't know. You buy it and you just sit it there. It's not quite as fun as a model to me, but they look pretty darn cool. Listeners, do any of you have a metal build? If so, which one? Would you get a metal build Zaku, Isaac?
I'd go for it.
Yeah. How much do you think metal builds are? Do you know?
Oh, I have no idea. What raid or
so they're
scale?
They're 1/100 scale, but they're about $400 ish.
Wow.
Yeah. Does that change your opinion?
A bit, yeah, for Zaku.
All right, how about a Dom Troppin?
Ooh.
Yeah, oh, there's Tyler. I think pretty sure that's Tyler.
Yeah.
Super cool dude. Thanks, Tyler.
That's him.
There's Isaac. Some tie-dye person.
And here we go.
We're going next
the
stop.
The walk of shame for not buying anything.
They're like, oh, you guys didn't buy anything. And I was like, I had to apologize. I blamed it on my wife. I said if I bought more, she would kill me.
You need more mono eyes if you need me to buy something.
That was true. You're right in that they did not have very many bad guy suits at all.
No.
I guess they're not big sellers at this type of thing. They had Epion down there. You didn't buy. Look at those powerful legs Isaac has. Oh, this is what I wanted, Isaac. Do you remember? They wouldn't let me buy the bag.
No, you got to buy something to get the bag.
But I think it was a temporary shopping bag, too. You didn't get to go home with it anyway.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
no, I thought those were the red ones. Oh, and here's the Chibi Zaku.
Yeah, these were cool. I like these a lot.
It's great.
Although I also hate Funko Pop, so I'm kind of surprised that I actually like this. Did you see that guy in the background hating his life at the little model booth?
Poor
He's
guy.
Like, what the hell is Gundam?
He had other plans for his weekend.
Then we get the first of the RX-78s on the premises.
Yeah, the one with the oversized gun.
Yeah, this is the one. We thought the proportions were a little off, but maybe, listeners, you can tell us. I think the head is a little too big, and the gun is too thick. Is that fair?
It's an anti-capital ship variant gun.
Yeah, so now we're going over here. They had little model building tables, which I thought was fun. I like their logo. It's a pretty cool logo.
Gundam Garden Shears.
Yeah. Yes. Now we're getting into the displays. So it is difficult to get some of these pictures. So sorry if there's some focusing issues, but eventually they all come into focus.
What is Gunpla?
Yeah, they had a nice little station showing all the different RX-78 versions: entry grade, HG, RG, master grade, perfect grade, unleashed. I thought that was cool. Plus the SD one in there.
It looks great.
It looks fantastic. I want to build that one someday. And then Isaac, I love this Gelgoog cannon with the custom camo. That was cool.
Pretty cool.
Burned Wing Gundam. These are all customs that someone did. Rick Diaz. Yeah. A black GP1.
That's cool.
And then Isaac, something snuck in over here. We have the Ifrit here. But one of these is not like the others, and it's this one right coming up next.
Oh, boy.
It's your buddy, the Leo.
God. Get it out of here.
Lots of ace pilot suits and the Leo.
What is it doing here?
No, it's right next to Rommel's Dwaj.
Oh, God.
I like the Dwaj. That's a good underrated suit. Oh, look, it's the cast of G-Quacks. We didn't even know who they were yet. There they are.
No.
We got these cool little programs. That was fun.
That's a great poster, yeah.
I wish they would have been handing out posters. That would have been cool.
Oh, there's, what's his name with his little Nodharo on his forehead.
There you go. You got several instances of the HG G-Quacks, which I thought was cool, showing off the posing. This one is the Metal Robot Spirits, which is kind of like a metal build, but I think smaller. That one looked nicer, obviously, because it's made out of metal. And this one I did not like at all, Isaac. These kind of just looked like something that you would buy at CVS.
I mean, I suppose.
On the other hand, I did like this figure. I thought that was a good looking figure.
Huh. Kind of more into those keychains. They got a cool little Zaku over there.
Oh yeah, those are cool too. A lot of the G-Quacks merch seems pretty cool. And there was your Haro that you liked.
Hey, the armless, wingless Haro.
Yeah, but you did not like Conch, so I was surprised you didn't like take it out of the display and throw it.
Conch is okay, but Haro with the beanie's way better.
I really liked this suit from Build Fighters, the Gundam Tryon. I thought that was cool. I also just like combining things. So
it's very Megazord.
Oh, it's absolutely. I think that's the point. But I thought that was cool to even put this on display here because I feel like the American market is not the target for that. But
we'll buy it anyways.
It's America, damn it. And then we have all the different versions of the Strike and the metal build. These were super cool, Isaac.
Beautiful rifle.
Yeah. Maybe it'll focus there. It's so hard. If you've ever been to a convention, you know what I'm talking about with these damn displays. It's so hard to take a picture of these things.
Yeah, there must be some non-reflective glass they can get, right? Some type of clear-coated plastic, perfect for social media.
They probably don't want you to take pictures, though, too.
We'll never know.
Yeah, but if you're like a Seed fan and you really love the Strike Gundam, man, that metal build is pretty cool. I think it feels like they sell all the. I could be wrong, but I feel like all those prices are for different pieces of it too. Like if you want the launcher version, that's $100 or whatever. This was really random to have on display. The Chinese Zodiac Gundam.
Yeah, I guess it's Year of the Snake.
Yeah, or maybe is it Dragon? I don't know. Did it say Snake?
I think it's a snake.
Oh, there you go. You can buy a gold one for an obscene price. Needless to say, we did not buy that one.
Nah. Oh, there she is. That's her friend. The friends, yes.
Definitely not a couple.
My best friend.
Isaac and I hold hands everywhere we go.
Oh, we always do. Yeah. We're holding hands right now.
Yeah, you can't see it, but we're holding hands walking around here. And then the main attraction, Isaac, the giant RX-78.
It's beautiful.
I think the proportions look a little better here.
Incredible. Brian, say they're closing down the shop and they gotta get rid of this. Are you taking it or what? No questions asked. You got 5 seconds to decide.
Yeah, I'm taking it. I don't know how I'm gonna get it out of there, but I'm gonna call some friends and we're gonna piece that bad boy out and take it somewhere.
I'll hold it for you till you can figure out where exactly in your place it's gonna go.
Look at the detail on this thing, Isaac. It has all the warning labels.
Yeah. Beam Saber's a little oversized, but other than that, it's flawless.
Those thick sabers.
Yeah, they're kind of like flashlights.
Yeah, it's like mag lights.
Yeah.
But this thing was super cool. I think it's worth going to the booth just to look at this thing.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, access was free. Admittance was free.
Oh, true. Good point. Yeah, you don't have to pay anything to go.
No, this isn't a ticket or anything like that. You just walk up and go in.
Yeah, I think all you had to do, right, was just wait in line to walk through the booth, and then that was it.
Yeah, and we didn't wait that long.
No, it
at
wasn't
all.
that long. Yeah.
If only they could like have the cockpit open and like
Oh, yeah. That'd be
Amuro
cool.
was there. That would be awesome.
Or even a life-size cockpit. That would be a cool thing to bring to the attraction, too.
Oh yeah.
And then there's some other displays over here. I was confused, though. Is this the card game that's coming out with the TT tabletop thing with the minis?
I don't think so. This is just the card game.
This is just different? Okay. These cards look pretty cool. It was very difficult to get a shot of them, but like that Gundam aerial card up there, that looks pretty sweet.
Well, Hero.
You know Isaac loves Hero. Oh, the
I
witch
hope
and
he's
the
like a
bride.
cool-
Look at that. Oh, but
Oh.
not a couple.
Oh, whoop, whoop, whoop. Whoop.
Slipping. Does corporate know about that? They might
The
need to
plot
blur that out.
thickens, yeah. They are not printing that for certain overseas markets, I bet.
I better blur that out in the video. Tallgeese 3 appearance.
Up to no good.
But I like how they highlighted his massive crotch piece here. It's right where you open the door. And you're like almost grabbing his crotch piece.
He's proud.
Yeah, it's like right out in front. This was cool. I'd never seen that version of the Astray
Wow.
with the little beam fin thing. That's pretty cool.
Interesting. So its head is now a weapon.
Yeah, why not?
The headbutt.
Yeah, a Gundam Lefrith or Elfrith pre-production
The
version.
hell is that?
That's like the pre-production version. I love these. The G lines from
Wow.
0081. I think these are cool. And then you got that black Kempfer there. That's pretty cool.
These all look great. Perfect.
You see all those stickers that my kids put on my phone in the reflection. It's another Lefrith, I think. You got the Impulse there. I think is this 2 Impulses? Oh no, one's Impulse and one's Destiny Impulse or something like that. I like that black Impulse. That's a good color.
Yeah, we got X Impulse and then
Destiny Impulse.
Destiny Impulse.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Is that from
Very
Seed
unique
Freedom
color.
or what's that from?
I don't know. Some seed size
Yeah.
story. Astray Plus. Who knows?
God, I hate Funko Pops. Sorry, listeners. If you like Funko Pops, this is just not my thing. I think they're ruining the collectible industry.
It's not collectible if it's easy to find.
They have whole stores. All they sell is Funko Pops. I don't like it. These pins were massive, and they did not have a price on them. Isaac, what is that big case? Is that for a Nintendo Switch, now that I'm thinking about it?
I don't think so.
What is it?
I don't know.
If you know what that is, listeners, let me know. I don't know what this was for, but there was no price on it. It felt a little left over. And the Crocs. The Crocs.
The somewhat overpriced Gundam Crocs.
Who would you put on your Crocs, Isaac, as a charm?
Probably a Zaku head. Dom. Maybe like a Dagwin.
A Dagwin, yeah. on both feet.
Why not?
All right, this was actually one of my favorite parts of the display here. Unfortunately, I'm going to get this shot because it's to show you that they put this post in the middle of the board. And so I could not get a good picture of the board because the post is in the way.
Yeah.
But it was this cool graphic. There was the whole side of the thing, and it showed little snippets about all the different series and the timeline. And it was trying to basically tell the audience what Gundam was if you didn't know. Because there's a lot of people walking around here, right, being like, what the hell's a Gundam?
It's Gundam.
Gundam. The Mobile Suit Gundam. I'm going to put that in here.
The robot Gundam.
So you can pause and read all these things. Interestingly, they highlighted Requiem for Vengeance, because I guess that's new. But not the other stuff.
Definitely easily accessible for most people in America to watch.
Yeah, and if you've been a fan of for a while, you'll laugh at the ones that are not given any snippets as we get a little past the 1 year war here.
Yeah.
So you got this nice paragraph about Zeta, updated art, and then nothing for Double Zeta.
Just the year it happens.
Guess they don't want to talk about that one. Char's counterattack,
Up, shy.
Unicorn, classics. And then they put Silver Phantom on here, which I think we should do, Isaac, but we got to rent the equipment to do that.
Really? Rent the equipment?
Yeah, we need an Oculus.
Wow.
Yeah.
Why not?
Nothing about F91, Victory, or Reconquista.
Wow.
And narrative.
Man, Reconquista is just pretty bad.
By the way, you'll notice this timeline has Reconquista before Turn A Gundam, which is Sunrise's preferred timeline, even though Tomino said it's the opposite. So I thought that was interesting.
But who cares what he
Yeah,
thinks?
not him. He just made the damn thing. And then they put all these alternative ones here. They put all the build series together, G Gundam and Wing.
Hey,
Yeah, they got stuff, which I thought was cool.
this waltz, nice.
Guess who didn't get one? One of our favorites, Gundam X. Nothing. There's plenty of space there, Isaac. They could have wrote something for it. I would have wrote something for them.
Yeah.
Seed and 00, no surprise there. Hey, Awakening the Trailblazer. I heard that was a great movie, Isaac.
It was brilliant.
God, we should review that one. Iron Blooded Orphans, Witch from Mercury. And there's the back. There's the board.
Beautiful.
So I assume they take that with them wherever they go, because that obviously, they took some effort to put that together.
Otherwise, you take it.
Yeah. You get a skateboard. I should have got a picture of the skateboard. And there's the Gundam again for scale. And that's pretty much the entire exhibit, Isaac.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
You have any closing thoughts about the Gundam base?
I look forward to seeing the next one at the next Anime Expo and seeing it again next year. I hope it gets bigger, badder. I hope more fans come out. I hope they got the outro, intro karaoke. I just hope for nothing but the best.
Oh, that's right. I did fail to mention they were playing the songs in the background. Although karaoke would be great. I agree. That would be very fun. I would love to get on stage and embarrass myself singing like the Double Zeta opening. Because I did hear
the winner.
Oh, there you go. The winner just belted out. I did hear songs like the G Gundam opening, the Double Zeta opening. So they were sparing no series for the openings. They were playing them out there in the background. But yeah, I agree with Isaac. I think it was a great experience, especially because it was free. It didn't cost you anything to go. It was a cool thing to promote Gundam. And if you find it headed towards your direction, I think you should definitely, do your best to make it out. And you'll find some other Gundam fans. And there was even places to like build Gunpla and stuff. So you can make some Gundam friends if you don't have any while you're there. And I think it was a good time. Like Isaac said, I do think they should bring more Mono Eyes next time. Maybe even a Zaku to go along with that big Gundam there, Isaac. Wouldn't that be cool if they had they'd probably do a Char Zaku or something, but really any sort of bad guy presence I think would be cool.
That'd be amazing. More Mono Eyes. I mean, hey, Mono Eyes are in every Gundam, so they're just as popular, if not more popular, than the Gundams themselves. And I'd pull out the card.
Oh God, okay, you got me there. They're like, sir, we don't have any in here. He's like, no, I want to buy the big one. How much is the big one out on the floor?
Everything's got a price. We'll see.
Alrighty. Well, I hope you enjoyed this tour of the Gundam base. And with that, Isaac, take us away.
All right, listeners, before you go to sleep tonight, stand next to your bed, get on your knees, put your hands together, look up at the ceiling, and hail the Gundam base.
Good night, everybody.